Hi guys, welcome back. But if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and remember to give me a thumbs up. So let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm actually a qualified hypnotherapist and I love to help people. This was when I first started noticing that people sometimes get into a mess when their mental health or general health has been affected. I've also been a professional cleaner for years, and it's been quite a change from cleaning very large houses to homes that have just lost their sparkle and just need a little bit of TLC again. This helps people so much. Nobody feels good amongst rubbish and mess. I decided to clean for free because I know people struggling often can't get a cleaner for various reasons. I find people's stories sad at times because I can relate due to having a difficult time myself in the past. Anyway, let's tell you about this flat I cleaned. Patrick's daughter reached out. This is what she said. My dad is in his 70s and he's been an alcoholic for some time, and because of this his flat has become unkept, unloved and just become a real mess, to be honest. I can't even take my children around there. Please, 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 can you help? So a week later I was there doing what I love. Transforming the untidy place back into a sparkly, homely and happy place that Patrick needed. So when I arrived, I was knocked back by the terrible smell, so I quickly opened the windows in the living room. Patrick at this point was asleep in his bedroom and I had been let in by his daughter, who couldn't stop apologising. I told her that she really didn't have to. This was what I was there to do, help. I noticed the amount of bottles, and Charlie's dad had been falling over quite a bit and she was very concerned. On one occasion he actually knocked himself out. She had also mentioned that her mum and herself had cleaned before, but Patrick had got into a real situation again, and she had tried to get him to have a carer, but he had refused. She just hated seeing her dad in this situation. The whole living room was bottles and beer boxes, as you can see. So we started on the living room, clearing the rubbish from the floor and around the settee. We had around 9 bags or more, but we came up against a few problems. The first one was we were taking out the bags of rubbish, and the warden, who is responsible for supervision of the flats Patrick lives in, told us that we couldn't leave bags of rubbish near the bins. The problem was they only had 4 normal sized bins, not nearly enough for a large block of flats, another one of UK's council's issues. They were so full we had no choice. The second was Patrick's toilet and kitchen sink were very blocked and they smelt terrible. We tried to unblock the sink, but we had no luck in resolving the issue. So I rang Patrick's housing provider and spent nearly an hour on the phone. They were very unhelpful. They said they couldn't book an appointment because it was obviously caused by Patrick himself, so he would have to pay. My question was, how could you tell? Being a vulnerable age, I felt this was terrible, and he still hasn't heard anything weeks later. My friend and I went back on another occasion and he took it apart and we still couldn't get it fixed. There was obviously an issue outside. So I had to wash up in his bathroom, which was tricky, but I managed it. Cleaning out his fridge, I found all sorts of gone off food, fish and meat and pizza. They'd been there quite some time. I was concerned for Patrick as he could easily get food poisoning.
Oh my gosh. No, I like corned beef and I've got some in my fridge at home.
Yuck. I threw out all of the gone off stuff and gave it a good clean. Stuff coming out of this one. Once the kitchen was looking tidy, I wiped surfaces and walls and doors. It was beginning to look a little less grim, but I knew the bathroom was definitely going to be a challenge. If you have a weak tummy, please try and look away. But once we put a lot of the product down the toilet and surrounding it, we managed to get it usable for Patrick until someone could come and fix it. Patrick came out after a couple of hours of cleaning and sat and watched us finish. He told us to leave his bedroom because it wasn't that bad. So we cleaned the kitchen, the living room area, the bed, the bathroom and the hallway. The second occasion, I finished off a few jobs and Patrick and I had a little chat. He's accepted to have some help now come in, like a carer or a cleaner, which his daughter will organise. Here's the review that Charlie gave me. I contacted Hannah because a family member had got themselves into a bit of a mess and behind on the cleaning. Hannah quickly arranged a date to come and was in constant contact with me regarding the clean. She was very sympathetic and understanding and nothing was too much for her. I can't believe the results. They are a million times better than we had ever hoped for. I would recommend this business 100% because what she does is fantastic. The before and afters are amazing. Thank you so much, Hannah, for everything you have done. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please come back. There's lots more to come. Please comment below if you have any questions or if you are in a crisis and need help in the UK, please let me know.